Hello everyone, I'm Xiao Gang. Okay, let's start preparing for packaging now. We'll package it in the simplest way. Then here, we need to check our map. Since we've been developing for a while, we're not sure about this map. This serial map probably isn't right. We should replace it with our test map. It should be this map, and we also need to change our default map to this one. As for the seamless transition stuff here, we'll leave it alone. In this game instance, it doesn't matter. If it's not defined, just keep it as default. Okay, now for packaging, we'll directly package here, and we'll package a development build. Just use the preset settings. Then just use this, then we package it. As for the location where we package it, we'll put it here for you. If you need it later, you can check if you can, because you might not know over there whether all the team members have the source code. Just put this package here for everyone as well. Let's start packaging. And this packaging will take a long time. A very long time. It might take several hours. I might have packaged before packages from other projects. Maybe it will be a bit faster. But this will take a long time. So let's just let it package first. There probably won't be any serious errors reported. Okay, alright, this part takes a long time. See you later. You can see over here on our side. We have already finished building it. It was quite fast. Let's erase it. After erasing it, we'll go back to our project here. As for this project, we can actually run this program. This foreground should be this one. Let me check. Parallels here should have around 7,000 lines of code. That should be about right. Let's search for this code. We only need to search for master's thesis. Around 7,600, yes. Then we are here. Pay attention. Here we just select development server and don't click launch because this launch won't open. Then we go back to the top. Let's talk about this engine. Okay, let's also mention this part. We compile it. In this place, it will also need to wait a bit, but it might be faster than cooking assets, so it's not a big problem. Let's wait patiently a little longer. Okay, we're done here. Now let's test it. Come over here. Come over here, then we'll paste this from the package. After that, we'll turn it into Windows Server. After that, we can ignore all of these. We just need to write a start server BAT file in parallels. And as I recall, this should only need gunlog to start. We missed a step. We need to paste one more thing here. In our parallels, we need to paste this over. This is the one we just packaged and compiled. Only here does this exist. DXE. Okay. We need to modify the gunlog. Okay, let's start it up now. Double click it to launch it. We can see an error here, right? Let's check the cause of the error. The cause seems to be related to our map type or something similar. You can see that the error prompt here is quite troublesome. Let's check again to see if we can open the station. Then we'll let it run here. Select native only. Take a look at this match information. It seems we can't see the specific match information here either. Okay, let's try to fix this error. I think the error should be here. Because when we added assets before, it seems we didn't add the scan path in this way. So now let's add the scan path. Okay, let's add the first one first. First, let's add this game data. Then its type is game data. And its parent class is game data. Then for its input, let's take a look. We can ignore this input for now. But we need to specify this asset. Click it. We'll ignore this too. Here we input this, which is it. we need to specify this asset. Okay. Then next, we will add the following. We mainly add the potential, token, and equipment we wrote earlier. For this, we first add this potential type. This thing will also be used when you learn about game feature, because it defines some special asset types. It should be this one. Let me check. Its basic one should be XRT GPOTL. We'll give it XRP GPUTL. It should be this one. That's it. Okay. Then on this side, we need to specify this path. This path should be at this location. This one inside at time. Here at potential. As for the rule, we change it to always cook. Then next is our token. We haven't written this yet. For the token, we'll just place it here. Then specify its path. There might not be any assets under this path. It should be inside this item. Let's see if we can create a new one here. This one cannot be created. We'll handle it here. Here. Okay, then let's add another one. Good. Then change the final rule to always cook. Over here, we mainly have equipment. Then here, change the input to always cook. And its special accent. This one doesn't need it. We just need to change a path. Okay. After making these changes, let's package it and test again. Generally speaking, if we don't compile it, actually if we haven't changed the C++ code, we can use it directly. We'll just package and test it first. If that doesn't work, we'll compile the C++ version again. We'll just package it here and then overwrite it. Okay, we finished packaging now. Then let's close it. Okay, then we go here. Open the folder we processed earlier. Right here, go to the location where we packaged it. We can just paste it directly. Paste it like this. We can just replace it in place. Okay, after the replacement is done, we go back to our engine ballers. Then here, don't click the wrong one. It's inside this project. Then click this star cell. Let's see if it can start successfully this time. It still reports an error. Let's continue troubleshooting. Okay, we've successfully packaged it now. First, let us tell everyone there is an issue in one place. Then I'll tell everyone the problem. How we identified it. It's successful now. The process is still the same as before. That is, we can see previously there was a log here. There was a backup log. The error we reported earlier was actually, let me check. Maybe this error has already been removed. Maybe. Alright. Let's take a look. Let's find this log. Since there isn't one, forget it. It's fine. But anyway, everyone should have just seen this date. We're mainly looking at this quest. This quest should be in this date. Let's open it and show him. It's right here. It's stuck in this position. Right. And actually there's another line below. It might not have been displayed. And everyone, pay attention when you paste it. You need to paste this together. When you paste it, you need to stick these together. The benefit of sticking these together is this is where the dump file is generated. We double click to open this dump file. Double click to open it. Then here, in this place, select Run Native Only. Then here, you can see some things. Here you will see there is a sound wave. Then you can see the bottom layer is attached to re-import accent. That must mean there is an asset issue. And its upper layer is sound wave. so it is related to audio. So obviously, so this issue is that the audio has appeared. Then according to our, because this project is very small, the chapter was rewritten several times, and my first reaction was that this audio, because this asset was downloaded from the Unreal Engine marketplace. And this asset is a UE4 asset. So after it comes in, this audio hasn't been properly processed because UE4 and UE5 are constantly changing their underlying asset mechanism. So this leads to incompatibility between versions. Obviously, there is some issue with this asset. So we can just go ahead and compress or remove that asset. And since we've already covered this, I'd like to emphasize it for you. Often it gets packaged multiple times because of this issue. If you have thousands of audio resources in your project and then you go check each audio resource one by one, you might find it a bit painful. So this problem is mainly here in this manner. When we wrote this game ability earlier, we find our game ability. In the comment section, Mano is here. We have this place to demonstrate for everyone. At that time, we had a problem playing this audio. Everyone can directly take the play sound at location behind it and just delete it. You can directly search like this. For example, search for sound here, right? So here we have in node. You can just delete it, and this place is still the same. Here we directly package it, then we just put it on top. And there is a detail here. I need to emphasize it. While we are in the process of packaging, in this project call 30, it actually has many options, but it will report a warning. Let me explain this warning in detail. In the package, it's right here. These things are very important. If you want to study hot reload in Unreal, this is when we were doing hot reloading earlier. You will better turn this on, because the packaged build you create might fail to mount or load. And here there is a material. This material shader code. If the material in your package build does not display correctly, these might be something to consider. And there are some important options here. For example, you need to know that some assets might not be included in the package. That is, some hard-coded assets are not included in the package. So you need to force add them here. That is, make sure they are packaged or make sure it is not packaged. And you also need to know that there are some assets. For example, some TXT or PNG files, GPG. You have to put them inside the project. But if you have used these assets, then it might not have detected them. So you need to force these assets to be packaged. Otherwise, after you finish packaging, it works fine in the editor. But after you finish packaging, it did not package these non-U asset files. This will cause such problems. So these options are still very important. These are some experience-based assets. Then let's go back to our packaging. This packaging should be pretty fast now. Okay, then let's filter it. Let's mainly look at this warning. And there's a warning here. We should be able to find it. This is his asset. This is the default asset. Let's mainly look at this warning. Okay, it prompts that you have a shadow field to handle. Let's just ignore it. If interested, you can fix it yourself. Here, there is a warning like this here. So here is a warning about game notify. That is to say, if you write your own game notify, you will find that after packaging, your game notify does not execute. Then you may need to force these assets to be included in the package. Okay, after packaging like this, we close it. Okay, over here, we go back to this pack. We still have this thing. We paste it. We just overwrite it directly. Okay, overridden incorrectly here. This is not this window. Overwrite the content here, and then still. This place needs attention. Be sure to copy this over. We find this bio-wise. We are here. Copy these few with server suffix. Copy all the last ones over. That way, if there's a problem, you can easily resolve it. And then here. Okay, then let's replace it. Okay, here, just directly. Start server. Okay. You can see. Let's start it up. That's it. Okay, as for these red lines, we'll ignore them. These might be some other issues. As long as they don't affect our game, we'll ignore them. Okay? Pay attention here. Make sure it doesn't get stuck. Hit enter. Then go back to our project. Let's open this project first. Okay, now it's full screen. Press this. Then it becomes like this. Then add a table. Or let's add this one. Make it a bit smaller. Okay, after making it smaller, close it. Then you actually here have this. You can change it. You can also change it directly in the config in this Windows. There is one next to 13. Here, you can change it. The resolution and such. We set it to 280 times 720. So the aspect ratio is more correct. Yes, because it is full screen. We don't want it to be full screen. We want 2 windows. Just shard it up. After we make the changes, we can restart it and it will work. Okay, at this point, we open it. 2.7.1 should work. Okay, it should have already connected. Let's test another one. Okay, let's test another one. Okay, see, it's already connected. Then we equip our equipment here. Right? Okay, you can see it has been successfully equipped here. Then let's bring up our mouse. Let's take a potion for this thing. Hey, right, then let's give it a... hide this. Let's give it a ranged attack. This is a bit off. The shot is a bit off. Let's wait for its cooldown to finish. Okay, then let's deal some damage to it. Give it some damage. This damage should be very high. It should be full damage. Now then, didn't shake it. But see? It's okay. See? This part successfully took it down too. Let's pick up another potion. Pick up another potion. Let's bring it up. Let's drink 1 potion. Okay, drank it. Then let's do a swap. Good, these swaps are working normally too. This definitely won't. Here, this definitely can't drag the potion into the equipment slot. On the equipment bar, right, we can ignore some minor issues here. You can see this is basically normal. Okay. Now let's switch to another client and take a look. We have a second client, right? This is the first one. Let's switch to the second client. Let's kill the first butler. Okay, after killing it, let's sprint and take this potion. This might involve a certain issue. Which is your problem? It's because this is written on our Kanban. So if it involves a player dying, then the UI for this equipment may not have refreshed properly. We'll just leave it for now, because we can turn it off. Let's restart it. Okay, that's it. Alright, so we finished the demonstration for everyone. It has been successfully packaged. The functionality has been demonstrated. If you need details, you can adjust it further. Get a feel for it. Good. So that concludes our course for everyone. That should be about it. Okay. Thank you, everyone.